Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome to the Clean With Me real time of the lounge room or the Chinese laundromat. Whatever you want to call it, it's all here. So, this is kind of the before and actually mid massive long weekend clean. So I took that as a bit of a before shot, and in the really long video you would have seen me pull apart some of the clothes from the lounge chair and put those away, and the towels and things like that. So now is just the final bit of the lounge room, and I've broken this up also into these 3 lots of videos because I didn't have enough space on my phone to edit and put everything together. And I thought this way, if you're just tidying one room, then you can tidy along with me. So yes, Chinese laundry day. We have the heater there that we would have had turned on in the nights because it is getting so cold. We don't need to turn it on very long, just enough to kind of warm up the room and help take the chill out the air. Most of the clothes can stay here for 2 or 3 days. We rarely ever get visitors, so it's not like I'm like, welcome, to the Chinese laundry. But it is what it is. And a few times every couple of months I will go, right, that's it, let's clean the entire lounge room, which is what I've done today. The lounge room does tend to accumulate all of our washing because I'm often like, put it on the couch and then that way it can't fall any further. Look, I found my snood. How exciting. I think I said in a vlog that I had been looking for it and had no idea where it was. I was convinced it was in a drawer somewhere in the bedroom. I would have had no idea that it was in a pile of washing in the lounge room, which really I probably should have checked, but yeah. And I can't even tell you how long this laundry has been here for because I don't even remember the last massive clean that I did do. But yeah, everything has been dumped here. It's all clean, and I'll put that away in a minute. And sometimes I think maybe I should do a sit down and chat with me video and fold the washing, but sometimes I have trouble concentrating trying to do 2 things at once. And also the lounge room is a major thoroughfare for everyone walking in and out, so people would be chatting, and yeah, it's just a nightmare. So how about no? So like most other videos, I have just edited or stopped the camera when I've walked out of the room because I know that I'm going to get caught out there. I am pretty sure for this video, because I remember it, the laundry basket I just dumped in the corridor because I thought otherwise I have to come back and edit that out, and oh, it's just a nightmare. So I just went, we'll just put this here, and then hopefully if someone sees it on passing, they'll be able to pick it up and move it. Oh, I was trying to pull out, there's a piece of polystyrene in here that held a snow globe, and I was trying to pull it out so I could compact the box, and the more that I was trying, the more it was falling apart, and there was bits going everywhere. And oh, I was just like, this is frustrating. And I am also at that point that I'm throwing anything out now that is just been here, because clearly if it's sitting here, nobody cares about it. And so it's going to go and no one's going to be asking about it. So off it goes. I'm just talking all the like really old, like little mini collectible bits and pieces, or some old scrap bits of paper, or little sticks, or whatever. It doesn't matter how old your children are, there's always little bits and pieces of stuff being collected around the house. So I just have a quick look through any old cards or envelopes, check there's no money in anything. However, I did find some money as I was cleaning up, so that was good. That all went in my pocket. Pay the cleaning lady, that's me. And there were some games and stuff which I do go and put away because we do want to look after those. Trying to be a little bit intentional with cleaning here, so I've been sort of moving a few things around the room, hoping that then I can kind of collect a bit of a pile and then go and take them to the rightful place, because I know that if I do my usual trick of just filling up a whole bag or a basket and then moving it to said room, then it's just going to stay there. So I've got a couple of toys and other bits and pieces that need to go to one room, and then the hairdresser needs to go to the bathroom. So I did manage to stop the camera at that time, take it all there, and then come back and then figure out the rest. I can't believe how much rubbish and bits and pieces and other stuff was just around. This table has been sitting here forever and a day. It's just a little fold up card table in a square. We got it from Officeworks. I think it was like $30 or something like that. It's been amazing for us to sit around as a family and play board games or anything else. My son really loves to play a whole lot of board games. He absolutely loves the show Tabletop with Will Wheaton, Wesley Crusher for my next generation Star Trek fans. And yeah, it has been such a brilliant show, helping my son get exposed and familiar to a lot of board games and things that are out there. It's helped his communication, it's helped with his reading, it's helped with him being able to connect with other people and play games. Oh yeah, we have another set of broken headphones. Story of our life in this house. They're forever broken. And yeah, again, things are just like put down on surfaces and left. They're not like then taken to the bin. So this is where we end up always, with a whole pile of mess. We've got some really old Lego boxes. Again, why isn't this in the recycling pile? Who knows? But just leave it here. We might need it one day. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We might need it one day, so we'll leave it here just in case. But there's so many little bits and pieces of papers, because my son makes up some little games and stuff, so I have to be careful and collect a whole lot of things. And I'll go and I'll put all those in his gaming pile, and then in a few months time we'll go through that and no doubt get rid of, well, hopefully some more bits of that. Here is the Woolworths bricks collection that I never got around to finishing. That was one of those YouTube projects. I'll finish that one day. My son was actually going to help me, but it was just taking forever to set up with the filming, because I said to him, you need to have really clean, presentable hands when you're doing it. We need to make sure the lighting's good, need to make sure the camera's in the right spot. He wanted to do it on this table. The problem is this table rocks if you kind of touch it too much, so then the whole camera wobbles, and it was just a bit of a nightmare. He couldn't understand what I was trying to explain, so I just kind of went, you know what, we'll do it later, that's fine. And then we both literally forgot about it. Then I thought about building it on my craft table, but you guys have seen how messy my craft table is. There's no way I'm moving all of that off just so I could build some Lego things, and then it would get left there for months on end, and then we'd be back to square one again. So yes, the table legs on this are so funny. 2 fold straight and then 2 fold diagonally, and I can never work out what way goes where until I'm trying to do it, and it's trying to collapse on me, and oh, I hate it. Why is there a slow cooker in your lounge room? I do hear you ask. Well, that is my daughter's, and I bought her that on clearance from Woolworths for like $14.99 so she could sanitize her jewelry supplies. that she doesn't have an office for yet. So I bought this thing because it's such an awesome special and I know she's really going to need one. And yet we're nowhere near even having the office for it to go in. Another one of those, I need to get organised and get that happening. But also with the cost of living right now, people, time and availability and resources, it's just all over the joint. So I don't know where we're at or what we're doing or what's going on. Sweeping this lounge room floor is like the bedroom floor. It is always so dusty and dirty and it drives me insane. I don't understand it at all. And often there's little bits of Lego everywhere because they migrate from the little side office that you can see where the carpeted area is. And other bits and pieces just get moved around all the time. So it's so frustrating. I'm forever having to really look. I am sure that if one or two bits get sucked up by the vacuum cleaner, oh well, but you feel so guilty. So you're trying to be aware and be a good mum and keep everything, even if your sanity is gone because you're keeping everything for everybody else. Who remembers the bath mat from the bedroom? Here it is. Hooray! I am going to put this down here in front of the heater because people stand on it like me. Do you have a gas heater or a heater in general and you stand in front of it to keep warm? I am forever cold. It is just one of those things. And so by having a mat or something near the heater, I stand on it, I turn around like I'm a rotisserie chicken, warming up my legs. But also when most people, well, at least my son, has a shower, and I do too, even though we're kind of dry a bit in the shower, we tend to, especially in winter, want to really warm up. So we'll run down to the lounge room and then stand in front of the heater and warm ourselves up. So at least having a bath mat here, one, it's going to help soak up any extra water because my son tends to drip dry. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, he'll run down the corridor and and he normally throws a towel down on the floor, which is fine, but sometimes then I wonder where all the towels are and then realize there's one or two left in the lounge room because I'm a terrible housewife and I don't tend to keep the lounge room as clean and tidy as probably normally what it should be. But you know what? That's life. And then that means when we have a super messy lounge room and I get to clean everything up, then you guys get a really good video. And that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. I really should have pulled out the ironing board and the iron to help iron this white tablecloth, and maybe I'll do that in another video. Oh, could you imagine that? Half an hour iron with me. Yeah. I have still no idea what I'm going to do with white tablecloth, but I am going to keep it because you never know. And plus I've only got a black one and now one white one. So let's hang on to it and see. We have, for some reason in here too, a spare pillowcase from the quilt cover set. So we went and put that away. And then here we have a curtain that is like a plastic backed lined thing, or like a blackout curtain. And I was given a set of them that are meant to go in the bedroom when I changed over the bedroom for the colour scheme to have it a beautiful grey and white type room. And yeah, as I said, the wall fell apart when we tried to put a hook in there. So I just put this in the cupboard and then thought about it later. But then I did grab it out because we've put a curtain up at the doorway of our lounge room to help keep the heat in. And I'm trying to organise a little bit of a tour around to show you guys what we're doing for heating and cost saving. So I thought I better go pack this curtain away and pray in the meantime that we eventually do find a way to be able to put it up in the bedroom so I can have a semi good looking room. This corner is saying Merry Christmas and Happy Halloween because this is a witch's broom for decoration, because as you see, a beautiful Christmas tree that's there. Last year, my daughter decorated it in the theme of Halloween. She saw this thing online and said, hey, this would be a really funny thing. And I said, okay, go for it. And that Christmas tree has the size of it at least sat in that corner for a couple of years now. I kind of think in 2020, I didn't really bother much about it because I figured, well, we're not probably really having a big Christmas. So we just pulled out the little one and there it stayed. And then my daughter said, let's do some decoration of it, but I don't want a traditional tinsel and glitter and all that. And I said, sure. And she has some Fimo molding clay, so she made some little ball balls and stuff, and I think she did a really good job, and it was something different, so I thought, why not? I spent way too much time sweeping this area. I don't know why, and then I thought to myself, actually, let's just leave it, and it will look good when I do a more detailed clean. So yeah, let's save it for that video because that's important. But let's put the Christmas tree back and sweep the rest of it, and then put the chair back, and also get rid of the box of stuff of the Tupperware things. That why it's here in the lounge room, I do not know, but it needs to go back to the kitchen, so we'll get that organized. The whole lounge room only took me about an hour to clean up, and within the space of about 2 minutes, the sun literally just disappeared behind a cloud and never came out again. So even though we have a skylight in the lounge room, the sun was gone. It was nowhere to be found, and to save power, I just did not put the lounge room light on. I figured, oh well, it is what it is. I was going to go and get my light box, but I thought, well, then that just defeats the purpose because I might as well put the lounge room light on. We actually have two massive lights with 3 globes each, and to save power, but also probably more because we're lazy. When they all blew one by one, all we did was keep 1 globe in each lamp, because also we find that it's just too bright even to get 3 really small wattage globes. So now we just have 1 globe in each light. It's not like anyone's reaching up there to touch it all the time, so it's pretty safe. My husband normally is in charge of his own washing, but I just wanted to pull it all down so I could have a super clean room to show all you guys, because I was on a mission. And you don't stop a woman who's on a mission. So I am so proud of all the jobs that I have done today, and I hope that you've been able to have a little bit of a clean along with me. Let me know what you cleaned in this time. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for being with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.